Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, home to the ULM Warhawks. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Utah Utes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Utes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UL Monroe Warhawks offense will have first crack at this one. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Like a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The give to the tailback. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Warhawks in a good spot here with second and short. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And that's why quarterbacks take their offensive lines out for all-you-can-eat wings. Clean pocket, able to step up, scan the entire field, and pick the open receiver.
Scanning the field, it's Knowles. Pocket breaking down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defender. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Warhawks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll sneak it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Utah's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Utah! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Looking downfield, it's Knowles. Right down the middle. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Rides the back on the option, the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Warhawks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick completion to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The Utes will hustle to the line. To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Got his man on the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Utes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCF. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off-play action. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the ground, it's Beebe. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Warhawks will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Plows through the defense. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
On the play. Second down.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looking to pass, it's Knowles. Incomplete, looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Warhawks will send out the punt unit.
Number 14, on to punt it away.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The inside handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Utes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running behind that left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turns it on in midfield. And a nice pickup on the line, and gets down to avoid contact. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Utes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide open downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Utes moving quickly to the line.
For the offense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pass. Fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The Warhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Slings it downfield. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Warhawks decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Quick release by the QB. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Utes will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To throw, it's Tate. With the catch, it's Ivory. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Got his man to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looking for a crease. It's Beebe. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Warhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, he's got a chance. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Etienne. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Navy put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the midshipmen in some time. Anchors away indeed for the boys from Annapolis. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going to take off. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Handoff from the shotgun. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Caught over the middle. It's Kane.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Utes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop and they'll mark it at the 39. Back to pass, it's Tate. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Oh, better look out. Can't get him to the ground. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Warhawks want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Warhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Field goal is good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end. Getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they... And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Tate. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Utah! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading quarterback's eye. You pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
And the extra point puts him on top 21-6. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
ULM 6.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it and fires to the left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Back to pass on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's caught. Open spaces. Touchdown, UL Monroe. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
At the 37. That's a first down for the offense.
Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kane. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. He's going to run it. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Takes the handoff. It's McNabb. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll try to run it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hand and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long.
It's now second down.
Looking for a man. It's Patterson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback got it himself. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got him. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
Number 14.
The Warhawks will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Grab behind the line. It's Kane. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down.
Second down.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
By the receiver.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Kane. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On the option, he'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, it's blocked.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Patterson. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Coffee. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. To the air on first down. Got a man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to throw again. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Ivory. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Warhawks! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Looking to throw, it's Patterson. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got the first down and more. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Now on the move. Finds a little space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
ULM.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. Looking for space. It's McNabb. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll keep it on the ground. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Absolutely perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And that's a nice job by this kicker bouncing back. Last field goal gets blocked. Don't worry about it. Get that thing up in the air. Long field goals sometimes are low, but he drives the ball way up in the air and drives it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Patterson. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. This time he's got it. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ware. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna look downfield again. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Ivory. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
On fourth down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. So he gets his own fumble back, but not enough for the first down, so they'll have to give up the ball. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Dropping back, it's Patterson. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Warhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Last chance coming up. Under fire. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back to...